Welcome back to the Daily Doge. Today we're doing Dogecoin analysis and Clover Health Investments Corp. Clover Health is rocketing. Apparently, people on Reddit are talking about it and buying it apparently. So let's do a technical analysis. I'm just looking at it for the first time. So I wanted to look at it with fresh eyes and just record it. And let's go right here. First of all, it looks like a triangle. Very much so. What is this wave right here starting out? It's a weird wave. This was the beginning in June 2020, so it's still pretty young. This is the daily chart, and we're doing Elliott waves, Elliott wave theory. So right now it's overbought on the daily chart, as was it here and here. So you can see some of these RSI signals that I've been talking about in my last few videos. I do have several playlists, by the way. So right here, when it was up and it was dropping on the RSI, that would have been the sell signal for that. And then right here was a sell signal right there before it went down. But then there was the buy signal on the daily. Now, if you're swing trading the RSI, again, always, like I say, do so, trade at your own risk. However, this is not a cryptocurrency. This is an actual corporation. So there should be underlying assets. When we talk about Doge, what's the underlying asset? I always laugh because I don't know what people are doing. I know what I'm doing. All right, so it looks like we blipped out of that top of this triangle and went back under. Basically, everyone wants to know, probably, did I miss it, or is it still going to blast off? I think that's what people probably want to know, because that's what I want to know. That's why I'm looking at it. Is that, did I miss it, or is it about to happen more? So let's see. Can we count any Elliott waves here? Well, this could have started before they released it to the public when there was no chart. So this could have come up from nothing to $12. Then up to this one wave. This looks kind of like maybe A, B, C, D, E. Possibly that correction coming down. Now we've got, what is this? What is happening? Let's get this peak out of the way so we can see the bigger waves. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, it looks like. Some kind of structure like this. That doesn't look like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's for sure. So then what is this right now? Well, it's dropping as I look at it. What about this? What about before it rocketed? What did it look like? This might have been back there. Okay. This looks like the 1, 2, 3 because it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. The 2 is pretty much horizontal. 3. And then this could have been some correction. Like this. Or it could have been finished right here. That could have still been this correction. But what do we have here? If these are 5 waves going up, I'm going to have to zoom in. Basically, I want to see if this is done or if I should be waiting for the dip, because if there's a crash and then there might be a little bounce, what they call a dead cat bounce, which is a ridiculous name, but I'm going to look that up. Okay, so the MACD is losing momentum, and these moving averages have not crossed over yet, but they look like they're going to want to come down. This, the RSI is coming down, but so is the price. So, if you, ideally, I didn't know about this until just now. Right here, these were the buy signals as far as I've been talking about. Now, you don't have to do anything that I say, and I'm not recommending you do it either. I'm just sharing what I'm looking for personally, but I don't want to manage your money or anything. Trade at your own risk. But, it's free to get information, and you might learn something. So you don't have to spend money every time you learn something. You can just add it to your subconscious mind and your knowledge, and then next time it happens, you might start seeing patterns like this start happening again, where it might trigger a buy signal for some people. So it kept dipping lower and lower as far as the price goes, but this is going pretty much to the side and a little bit up. Especially, that very last one would have been the best signal because it's above but below. Does that make sense? It's all the way down to 650, but the RSI was starting to go back up or staying sideways. And then look what happened. It did start going back up. Then it totally rocketed. So are we waiting to see if this is going to make a 5 wave, or is it going to just be a 3 wave? Because it looks like 3 waves are already done. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty clear as day. Is this a wave 4 and then it's going to go up a wave 5? Or is that it? Was that the 3rd wave? And people trade this stuff based on hype. But I'm looking at it based on the waves. because these are tracking human psychology, which is predictable. All right, I'm going to delete these so that I can see clearly. You see how the RSI is different on this day time frame? This one, that would have been the buy signal, and this would be the sell signal. And that would have been around from $6 to $25, I mean $24, but that was, seemed like it was pretty quick, so you might not have gotten in out exactly at the top, but from $6 to 20 some, that's very good. That's more than triple. That's quadruple, actually, yes, that's quadruple the money in a matter of, since March 21st. Okay. All right, well, that's all I'm going to look at this one for now. I just got an alert on Doge, so let's shift back into the Daily Doge. I have to do that voice or it doesn't, or it's not the Daily Doge. If you're watching the Daily Doge, you have to use that voice. All right. All right, Doge is looking a lot different than that. So here's the correction we've been bored with for weeks, or making money off of these crazy swings. Okay, so my alerts are going off. What's the alert? It's going up. Okay, so I was... Oh, you know what? None of my tools are drawn on here. So I have to switch tabs. There we go. This is the Daily Doge I was looking for. Okay, so right here I see there's probably, I've got some stuff drawn here. This is probably going to go up to around 33 or more, 33.5 in the next few minutes. Because this wave right here, we're doing 3 waves, 3s and 3s and 3s. And usually the 3 waves, the wave 3 is the same length as wave 1. Oh, look at that, I have a line drawn there for another purpose. That's when I'm gonna just sell just a little bit. So I have that line set just for myself, because I got some down in here when it was, yeah, exactly what I was just talking about. It's going up. The RSI is going up, but the price was coming down. That was buy, buy, buy. And I should have gotten more when it went down, but that's fine. And then this is just a quick trade. I got out a little bit already at around 32.5, and I'm expecting this other one, but I just wanted to, it's always good to be safe, and since I was in the profit, I took some of it out, and I'm waiting for the rest for when it gets up to almost 34. Then I'll be getting rid of whatever I just had recently bought, but I'm only less than half holding. I don't believe in just hodling and praying. That's not how the market works. We're talking about Elliott waves, and I assume you know at least a little about Elliott waves, or you might not be here, but the Elliott waves are tracking the psychology and nature. So humans are predictable. That's why we can use Elliott waves for Doge or for stocks. Or you can measure other things with Elliott waves, not the stock market or crypto as well. And it's fascinating. So those were the buys when it kept coming down below here. It kept setting off my alert. And that was a really good, clear buy signal as far as I've been talking about. I mean, that one was nice and very, very clear to me. Sometimes it's not that perfect. So you could have bought some on each of those 3 dips, potentially. Now, you don't have to do everything that I'm saying. In fact, I'm just putting this out there for information. Be careful with Doge. It's not like that stock we were talking about that has an actual company behind it. There's nothing backing Doge, just psychology. But that's not stopping me from trading it, so. But I know the risks involved, and I'm not fooling myself. All right. Is it done right there? I was expecting it to go down a little more. Oh, well, see, I had this drawn out to come down to like 28, but it only came down to 29. So is that done, or is there one more wave down? If it actually goes up to 34 right now, then I will delete this, because that might have been done. All right, I'm getting lots of notifications and messages from clients. Those are the challenges when you're trading. So sometimes you have to get up out of the chair. Actually, usually I trade on not usually, but sometimes I trade on the phone. And I have TradingView, the app. This is TradingView. I have it on the phone. And it's not as easy to see on a small screen. It's definitely not easy to draw the waves, but at least you can keep an eye on it, and it's pretty good. So we'll see how far this goes up. If it does go up to here, I'm going to sell a little bit, and then hopefully get some more when it hits the next opportunity, like this opportunity that we were talking about. That's what I'm waiting for to end. The longer the time frame you're on, the longer the swing. So the trades are different depending on how short the time frame. I would not recommend trading on the 1 minute if you're a beginner, because it's happening too quickly. And all right. See if this gets up there. Go, 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 go. It's looking like a nice 3-wave structure is forming. 1, 2, 3. I'll delete that since my line is already drawn. Getting alerts, they're going off like crazy. Here's the alert, is that, well, we're starting to get a sell signal already. This is the beginning of the sell signal when it went up above on the RSI. And now look, the price is going higher, but the RSI is going lower. This is going up. See, it's the opposite of a buy signal. The buy signal was the RSI going up and the price going down. Sell signal is the price going up and the RSI going down. It's so easy, an ape could do it. It's not every single time, it's not perfect, Like sometimes the swings are really short, so you have to be disciplined getting in and out, or you could get wrecked. That's basically the danger, is that if you aren't disciplined, that's why I already got out a little bit when it went up there. And because I thought, well, I might be in the bathroom, or who knows what'll happen in this next wave, that you might miss some of it. So I've learned from experience to be a little bit on the safe side. Although this is not safe, it is predictable, though, in certain ways. So this is what I think is happening right now, but we'll see. Just want to watch it, just sit here and watch it. It's sometimes boring. That's why I have giant monitor and another monitor, so that I can do other things while this is going, because it could be mind-numbing sitting here and waiting. That's also why I have the RSI alerts, so that I don't have to sit here all day, even though I have been today, because it's raining. But if it's nice weather or something, I can take my phone, go outside, and still trade. That's pretty amazing in this day and age, with the technology that we can go sit by the pool and trade on our phone. That is pretty fun, as long as you're in the profit. Alright, so I'll get rid of that for now, but, well, let me put that back and take a screenshot. Let me know what you think in the comments. My alerts are going off more, so it keeps popping above, and that will keep happening until eventually it'll be even below the alert, but the price will still go up, and that is even the better buy signal. So this might come up a third time, and it will look something like this, basically. It'll do something like that, and on that peak, it will be up here at Y. I think. If it doesn't happen, I will recount. And again, I will be waiting for the next pattern that's something like that. Or here's another one. This whole zone, as it went down, it was going up here. So that last final tip down was a good buy, and then it would have, came up over here. That would have been the sell right there. I think someone in the comments said that my video helped them make some profitable trades. Thank you for letting me know, and because I'm doing my best to give simple info, even though this is not advice, because it's different for each person's risk level and how much money you have. Everything's different. So also, you might be too busy to trade on certain days, depending on what's going on in your life. So you won't necessarily be able to hit every single buy and sell signal, especially on the 1 minute, because they're so frequent, because the crypto is very volatile. But that gives us an opportunity to make trades that could be really profitable in one day, where traditionally you would have had to wait a lot longer for something like this to play out. Alright, well, that's it for this video. It's been another Daily Doge. Thank you for all the feedback again. Thank you for all the new subscribers, and thank you for the likes and the support. I appreciate it. Right now I'm just doing all these Daily Doge videos for free, and if you would like to pay me back, you can just hit the like button and share this to somewhere relevant. You know, if you're part of a crypto group or part of a technical analysis group on social media, help me out by sharing the video, because people don't like when I promote it myself. But if other people share it, then they like it. That's the psychology, another psychology lesson for you. But I appreciate all the support so far, seriously. My subscribers have been absolutely awesome, and I'm really close to the channel being monetized. So thank you so much for watching. It's been helping me to hit that watch time milestone that I need to hit. So I'll keep pumping out videos if you keep watching them, and let me know if you want to see something specific so it can give me an idea of what type of videos to make more of. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day on purpose, and trust nature, live alkaline.